Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Fingers crossed, Gem. I'm going to do a general reading for you today. I think so. I'm feeling the monkey off my back, the pressure that was kind of sitting over me from dark moon. I have something called dark moon or black moon. I like dark moon because just think of that face. There's light and there's dark. So dark moon Lilith. But I do like to color the Dark Lady, the fairy, anyways, who pushed through the reading I was trying to do for you yesterday. I know some Geminis went in and looked at that. Came out yesterday. It was a message to humanity from Dark Lilith. And someone's like, this is a Gemini reading, and maybe it is. And you know what's really interesting is that somebody put in the comments that Lilith moves into Gemini, I think in a couple days now. So it makes so much sense that she would push through in your reading. And so I think there's going to be a lot of vocal energy coming in, things in the darkness being stirred up. So Gemini, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to do a reading for you. I've changed the format. The format that I was doing all week, I started that with Cancer, which comes next after you. But I didn't want to sit down and use the same cards in the same format for what I did yesterday. So I thought the change starts here right now with Gemini. So you're kind of the beginning of the week. And it's been kind of moving around like that in a very organic way, I guess. So that's what's going on. You know what I'm going to do. You know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do, what the hell is your deal, man? And you. I'm looking at you. So we're going to look at ourselves. And we're going to see who we really are. What is the mask that we're hiding behind? Why you hide your true self? I have it all written down here. Actually, I'm going to put it closer to keep me on track. Why you hide your true self? How this affects your relationships? Advice for you. Outcome if you follow the advice. It's a really intriguing reading. It's kind of eye-opening. Yeah, there will be an extended. So this is general. If it resonates with you, great. And if you're drawn to it, the extended, the link to that is at the top of the description within this video. In the extended, I'm going to look at how to improve your relationships. What would your deeper self tell you about the mask that you wear? And how to release your true potential. But right now, we're going to dig into the good stuff for you, Gem. I noticed in the comments of yesterday's video, too. There was at least one said, oh, that's so cute. Gemini's nickname is Gem. See, y'all don't know each other's nicknames. We're going to the other videos. So yeah, people are like, oh, they got to see a little bit of Gemini energy. All right, Gem. What the hell is your deal, man? What's going on with you? I'm using is it the Dreamscape Tarot? Is that what this is called? I think so. It is one of my favorites. I don't use it that often because it's really big, but I have a big table here. All right, I'm going to lay the cards out, and I'm going to tell you all about yourself here. You are a good time, I'll tell you that. Ooh. Bottom is the Two of Coins. Good things coming. I'm getting that. This is just almost feeling like it has that feeling of like the Three of Wands, but like tangible, real. It's almost like he's standing at the shore, naked and ready. No masks, bring it all in. And what is it? There's good stuff coming. Okay, so who you really are, you have the Three of Cups, the mask you're hiding behind, the Queen of Coins. Why you hide your true self, the Emperor. How this affects your relationships, the Six of Coins. Advice for you is the Five of Cups. Outcome if you follow advice is the Queen of Swords, and there you are. Why does it feel like, I don't know if it's the angle of the phone, the camera. I thought I used to get more in there. All right, so you're a good time. This is what you are, Gemini. You're a good time. You are a person of many personalities. Look at this card. Look at all the little masks there. We're talking about masks. Who you really are. It is your natural. It makes a lot of sense for Gemini. Gemini is very dual, a very dual. Is that a word? Well, it's Gemini's reading, so we can make new words, can't we? So you are a very dualistic sign. It's very natural for you to have very many different aspects and personalities to your traits. So in some way, it feels like if we're calling you out and asking you about a mask that you're wearing right now, well, that could change any minute. It could change any minute for Gemini. Because I actually myself, I think this is a very evolved way to be. Maybe I'm a little bit biased because I'm Gemini rising. But I think it's very natural for people to have different personality traits, different strengths and weaknesses in your character, and to utilize those in different ways depending on situations and people that you're interacting with and the situations that you find yourself in. So who you really are is definitely, you are a mask wearer, but I don't feel like you're a mask wearer, and I'm going to say why in a minute. I don't think you're a mask wearer that is hiding a whole lot about yourself. I think you're a mask wearer because each one of these masks has been developed over a period of time, and they've been developed through creation of your personality traits, strong and weak, and like getting through life and trying to do that successfully and as healthily as you can. So the mask that you're hiding behind, I want to say like right now, is the Queen of Coins, the Queen of Pentacles. So you could be working on some sort of enterprises for yourself. You could be really engaged in your business. You could be really engaged at home. Like, this is very practical. So Gemini, right now, gems, y'all being very practical about things. And I want to say that you're producing good things. You're nurturing yourself. You're nurturing any projects that you're working on. You're putting, I want to say too, like, because it's the Queen of Pentacles, you're putting a very feminine spin on things for yourself right now. Whether you see yourself as feminine or masculine, some of you actually may see yourselves as more masculine. And I don't, like, so that gender is different from sex, right? Like, there's male and there's female. I don't want to get into a big discussion about that, but you can't change your DNA. But you certainly can change what your gender is and how you see yourself and how fluid you are in any element of being masculine or feminine. So why you hide your true self? You are the Emperor. So I think some of you may have more masculine traits than feminine, but right now you are utilizing yin energy. So almost like nesting, allowing the universe to bring really good things in for you and to kind of see how you can apply that to your nest and how you can make it grow, make it plush and comfy and good for you. The Emperor is the embodiment of all the kings in the tarot. So this does tell me that this is highly evolved. What you're doing is not like hiding behind false personas or not really looking at yourself deeply. I'm just going to wear this mask because this is how everyone thinks I should be, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to put this mask on because this is how they think I should be, and I got them fooled. You see the evolutionary difference there? So that's what we have. That's what I'm seeing here for you, Gemini. This is really interesting. So yeah, the Emperor. So if it was either Emperor, Empress energy, it is the embodiment of all these elements. And look at, you already have two queens showing up here. So I see a lot of balance. I see actually a lot of masculine and feminine balance within you. It's really cool. And then look at how this affects your relationships. The Six of Coins, balance. It brings balance into your relationships. It's holding the sign of Libra, holding the scales of justice. It's a really intriguing card for the Six of Coins, because usually you see someone standing from a sort of a higher point, a higher perspective, a position to be able to give and giving out, doling things out very evenly. So this, you actually, by exercising life the way you do, or the way you have been, or how you've evolved to do that recently in your life, you are creating balance. You're also putting yourself in a position to give. I do want to say that. To give and receive, because it's almost like that you're going to receive something from this. So you are putting yourself in a position to give, and give where you can and when you can. But in turn, like that's a payback from the universe. It's just karmic retribution here. So receiving as well. Advice for you. Now this is where it gets interesting. I feel like this whole top area, we're really looking sort of at the evolved aspects of Gemini and your personality right now. So I want to say too, that because this could show up, I mean, it could have totally pulled cards, and it could have shown me someone, like we could have had, why are you hiding your true self? Could have had like the Seven of Swords, or, you know, something else that, well, you're going to be sneaky about something, or I'm not really, I don't know. This is evolved. This is showing me that you're evolved. So whoever's coming to this reading, Y'all are evolved. This isn't like a dualistic nature that is not healthy. This is a very healthy nature for you. So having said all of that, the advice to you for right now and a point that you're in is the Five of Cups. Okay, because now I'm linking this to the Three of Cups, like who you really are. But who you really are isn't a fake persona. Because I'm asking that. I'm asking the tarot to be straight up here with us and kind of like go into your closets and do a little peekaboo. So we did a little peekaboo, and you are a good time. You are a friend. You are able to, I feel like, to have friendships with many different people, people from many different walks of life, socioeconomic statuses, different races, like different everything with this cup, with this Three of Cups and the masks. Now, the Five of Cups is your advice, though. So there's something here that you're also being asked to mourn something or release something. There's an acknowledgement here in this card. This is a really interesting Five of Cups. Like everything that she's looking at here is broken. It's not fixable. Even if you glued it together, it's still going to have cracks. It's never going to be as strong as something that's never been broken. And what's sitting behind her is the Two of Cups. I'm going to give you a peekaboo into the pre-shuffle. Before I do any new reading, I'll pre-shuffle it and I'll just lay it out and kind of see how it flows. Make sure, yeah, this feels right, without putting the camera on. And when I did that, the card that actually came out for who you are was the Two of Cups. Isn't that funny? And like what's sitting behind her, the advice for you. There's two cups back there. So there's, again, you have this really balanced nature. And I think the key to this too is not necessarily staying focused for too long on things that are completely broken and unfixable. It's to allow yourself to look at it and move forward. Because look at this. The outcome is all you, baby. All that energy. Oh, look at them. And then we have Libra. So this, I know some people get all weird. Actually, not a lot of people, but some. Like, why does that energy come in? Because you all have, like, you know that you weren't just born in the sun sign of Gemini and there were no other planets in the solar system. You know that all those other planets in our solar system, they didn't go to another solar system the day you were born. So you have all these planetary energies and you're going to utilize those at different times. And that's really showing up here in a very strong way. So you got Libra, and these are both sitting underneath each other. It tells me like balances, karmic justice, holding your sword of truth, protecting your mind, another mask. It is another mask. This one is much more see-through than the other ones that you engage in terms of perhaps celebration, having fun with friends, situations that are not like serious and life determining situations. Like these are just good times here. You can be a good time friend. You can do many different things with your friends, colleagues. Very Renaissance. That's the word I'm looking for. Very Renaissance. But now, so the outcome, if you follow this advice, is really coming into your power and your strength and your clarity. Ready for what the day has to throw at you. I just want to clarify your Five of Cups. First, I might clarify some other stuff too. The Five of Cups. Okay. I'm going to do this different. I'm going to shuffle this differently. I'm going to put one card on each of these. This is probably one of the last times that I will be using this teeny tiny tarot deck. It will be auctioned off with some other decks I have. I don't know if you can see. Can you see back? Oh, a plant's blocking it. Back on my coffee table over there, I have a stack of, my finger, of new decks for me to replace all the ones I'm going to be auctioning off. And I think they've all been delivered. I think so. I have to double check that. And that means I can get ready to start the auction that'll be on Etsy to auction off the old decks. And this is one of them. my original teeny tiny tarot. So here we go with it, Gemini. We're going to pull out a clarifier for each one of these cards for you. The Star, for who you really are, the Three of Cups. The mask you're hiding behind, the Seven of Wands. You're protecting your foundation here. The Seven of Wands is coming out with this Queen of Coins, like the mask that you're utilizing right now. So on some level, you're also stretching your muscles a little bit, like that you're utilizing energy that is not naturally you, which is going to come out here eventually. But it's some sort of a defense mechanism that's up for you right now. Maybe there's some sort of work projects that you need to follow through with. Could be like creating a new business on some level, and you really need to make sure that that is secure, that foundation has been created, and it's your input is required. Your physical presence in this could be something in your home. But it's a defensive mechanism here. It's, on some level, it's securing maybe your future. Why you hide your true self? The Emperor, the Six of Wands, because this is how you find success. This is how you get success. I'm not kidding. Like if I was pulling cards for someone and I was getting the same stuff, but why you hide your true self was not so evolved. I feel like, well, this is probably someone who isn't fully evolved, doesn't have all these natural personalities within them to utilize, right? If somebody is only ever good at how they function at work or how they function at home, but they can't take those functions to different places, you're not really going to be very successful as a whole in life. So why you hide your true self? This gets you success. How this affects your relationships. You have the Six of Coins. The Tower moment. Whoa. There's a big change coming in. There's a big change coming in here. But I feel like it's a really good change because it feels very balanced. It feels very balanced. I think I did use the term karmic retribution with this card, especially with Libra sitting under it, like the energy that you'll find yourself in, like outcome for you if you follow the advice that's being given here. The advice for you was this Five of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Strength card. There's a fire element. There's another element to you. Right? Wow, this is so interesting. I'm really surprised the Empress didn't come here instead of the Emperor, because you're pulling out all queens. You're literally pulling out all the queens here. But I feel like you're in your masculine energy right now. There's a big part of you that is very masculine. And with the Six of Wands, it is finding success. It's going after success. It's not like just sitting on your laurels and just hoping for success. It's going after success. But on some element here, it's almost like wrapping my brain inside and out with how you're exercising masculine and feminine energy. But the advice for you is to, I feel like to take what you've learned from some sort of disappointment, some sort of past disappointments in life with the Page of Swords, take what you've learned here on this and then open up your Queen of Wands and your Strength energy. This is where you're going to find a lot of strength to get through things, really be dynamic, be your own leader here. Don't shy away from what you believe in and what you know yourself to be with the Queen of Wands, and that's going to give you the strength to move forward to where it is that you're taking yourself. And where you're taking yourself is the Queen of Swords. The Ten of Cups. That's good. This is a fun reading. Isn't this fun? Wow. There you go, Gemini. That's awesome. The King of Wands is at the bottom. Ooh. See, if you open up your Queen of Wands, you're going to get this King of Wands energy. That's what I got. Does that seem clear? I know it seems kind of like short. It's almost 20 minutes though, but it just seemed to really, really flow for you. Really beautiful energy. Maybe look that up too to see where Lilith sits in your chart. astrology, astro, what the heck is it called? I can't remember the one that I use, but you can just Google that, like how to determine what your Lilith is in. Mine is in Scorpio, but you can kind of look at that and see, because Lilith is moving into Gemini. It's going to be a really interesting time for you, Gemini. I think there's going to be opportunities and choices coming towards you. So yeah, thanks, Gem. I'm going to go do the extended and look a little deeper into things for you. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.